Hello and welcome to another episode of The Elegant Life. My name is Erin Kurt and I am a spiritual teacher and energy healer who assists women around the world in how to live and manifest an exquisite life for themselves, all while having a deep, deep connection with the universe, God, source. Well, if you are new to The Elegant Life, you are in for a treat because you have come to us in the middle of a series that is changing women's lives. It is upgrading their lives on a whole new level because they're seeing my story through my journals of how I went from living in drama, lack, and desperation to a life of peace, fulfillment, and abundance. And flow. Let's put that in there. That's the biggest thing. So if that interests you, stay tuned and I'm going to get into the journal entry. And at the end, I'm just going to give you a spiritual teaching as to what I was going through at that time and what I should have been doing instead to create more flow. I'm going to read a few shorter ones because they're quite chunky. They're quite short. So I'll read you a few of them. Dear Diary, loads to say, but it's late and I need to get some rest. But I'm going to list a couple of things that have happened lately. Number one, this Sunday, we moved to Brussels, to a beautiful serviced apartment. I got a black Volvo. I got my black expensive car. Health food store below my cool modern house, awesome neighborhood. Oh man, this should be great. I must take a moment to reflect on my amazing life. Number two, book is moving along so well I can feel it's just meant to come out soon. I also see the other books in the series and then I just go and I start planning all the other titles of all the future books that I'm going to write. I'll go on to the next. I'm writing from my bedroom in Brussels on a cloudy, rainy day. My emotions are up and down today. I'm not feeling like myself these days. My weight is up a bit again. My skin looks tired and pale. The clothes, I'm bored. I'm not wearing what I fully want to. Had a fight with Ilker this morning. I just haven't felt good about myself for a long time. I feel like I've lost myself a bit. I'm going to begin working out at a gym this week. I'm going to sort out my eating plan. We'll try and get some tan on my face, set up some kind of a routine, as that what makes me happiest, when I have a routine. As soon as our internet is up and running, I'm going to search for play groups to go to, and hopefully the weather gets nicer too. A little bit later, just took my beautiful son to the park and saw the world through his eyes. It always makes me feel better. I think I am not used to the feeling of not having a purpose. I need work. Yet, I want it on my own terms, passive income. But I also want to help people. It feels so good when I'm helping people. On the other hand, my body needs rest and to de-stress because I'm still having eczema of the lips. Oh, freaking hell. I need a good acupuncturist maybe. I'll figure something out. I always do. I'm just feeling out of sorts because everything is new. No friends are around to call, no internet to feel at least connected. I should learn to be quiet and read and write. Take a bath in that gorgeous bathtub of mine. I'm looking forward to working out. Can you see how again I'm noticing the blessings, yet right away I flick away from them and I start thinking about the future. I start talking about the business again. I start talking about work, and I even said the sentence, I need work. Not that that's a bad thing, okay? That's not a bad thing. Yet when do I always say I'm happiest? When do I always say, I know this always makes me feel good. I know this always makes me feel better. It's always when I was with my son in very peaceful, relaxed, flowing activities. I always say, I need a routine that always makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when I do my movement. And yet, I was not prioritizing those things. I was saying them, I was recognizing them, but I was never putting them into practice because it was like, No, but I got to do my book. I got to do my book. I got to get my book. I'm thinking of book titles. Ooh, yes, this next book title, this new book series of titles. I was never living in the now. For a couple of seconds I was, for an afternoon with my son I was, but not consistently enough, even when those were the things that were making me feel good. So the lesson here for you is, what can you notice about your life right now that's working, that perhaps years ago you asked the universe for, and you've got it? You've got free time. Maybe your partner or your husband is making enough that you can be home with the kids and you can have hobbies and put in the routine that you like, and even eating the foods that you know you want, and have a look at what is going right in your life now. Listen to yourself, or even write a list of the things that you keep saying make you feel good, that you're happiest when, and create a routine for yourself, whether it be a daily routine, a weekly routine where you do those kind of things on these certain days, however it works for you. There's multiple ways of how to put these things into practice. One of the things that can really work for you, I recommend everybody start your day with Elegance and Flow meditation. Because I was just speaking to someone a couple of weeks ago, and I was saying that I know that these things bring me joy, so I do them. And she said, wow, it's funny you say joy. I don't really know what brings me joy. I need to think about that. The program that I have called the Joy Formula is a program exactly for you if you're wanting to know and discover and rediscover what brings you joy, what kind of things give me energy, what kind of things take energy, and how. How do I put these things into practice when I've never been able to? I have a strategy in there that I developed, and it works. So check that out. I'll put the link below this as well. On that note, do that today, and I'll see you in the very next video. If you have not subscribed yet, you want to make sure you subscribe so you know when the very next video is coming out. And I just hope you make it an elegant day today, and I'll see you next time.